Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum. This is Rabia Mughni and you're watching me on FUCHSIA Magazine. This is our brand new show where we will be reviewing Korean dramas. Yes, Korean dramas. So we've been getting so many messages where people are saying that we should be reviewing Korean dramas in a video. So here we are, and we will be doing the review in English. If you would like me to do this in Urdu, which is the national language of Pakistan, then you have to let me know in comments. I'm hoping that we will get a lot of international audience who are watching and who are loving the Korean dramas and the Korean movies and can join us and can also enjoy this gupshup that we are going to do. So gupshup is a term which is an Urdu term which is used for an interesting conversation between two friends, like gossip, but not really gossip, something on those lines. So it's going to be an educational journey for you about Pakistan, about Urdu, about Muslims maybe. So let's start. So I am going to today talk about It's Okay Not to Be Okay. And before I start the review, so in case you want to know if you should be watching it or if you are watching it and just want to have a nice discussion, then this is the video that you should be watching. There are 2-3 other dramas that are going on right now. One is The Train, the other one is Once Again, and there's another one called Backstreet Rookie, but I'm not going to review all of them. I started Once Again, but I didn't really enjoy it, but I'm going to give it a shot because I've read the reviews are really good. But I cannot explain how much I am enjoying and I love It's Okay Not to Be Okay. And there are so many reasons. Number one, it's talking about mental health. It's talking about people with disabilities or people with special needs. And the way they have joined in different characters, different themes, it's so brilliant, it's so much fun. And of course there is romance, there's mystery, there's tragedy, so it's a whole full package that you are getting. And of course the lead character, which is Kim, I'm gonna just take a look at the names because I'm new at this, so I think it's allowed, right? I can take a look, I can cheat a little bit, although I remember the names, but I just want to be sure, So Kim Soo, who's playing the role of Gang Tae, who's the brother of Sang Tae, who is an autistic person, and Seo-Ye-jin, who's playing Ko Min-young. I love Seo-Ye-ji in this drama because one, she is so pretty. Number two, her dressing, her shoes, her bags are a pleasure to watch. And number three, the way she's doing this role, the characterization of this role is so great that I cannot tell you. Like small, the details, the attention to the detail is amazing. She likes to pick up sharp objects. If she likes something, she has to have it. In the recent episode, she sees a person who's writing with a pen and she loves the pen and she wants that. Then she somehow creates a situation where he comes to her and she actually manages to take the pen away from him without him actually realizing it. And then she's writing her story with that pen. So I love these small things, the way they have developed her character. There are specific things that she does, specific expressions that she gives, and she's doing an amazing job. By the way, I love her eye makeup. I really wish I can copy that. The thin eyeliner, oh God, and the bronze eyeshadow or whatever it is that she's putting under her, on the under eye area, just on the lower lid, it's to die for. I think that's the new 2 trends that we will be following. I'm going to give it a shot in one of the videos and then you guys can tell me if I've done a good job of copying her or not. So the story is about 2 brothers. One of them is autistic, and the other brother is a caretaker at different psychiatric wards of hospitals. Their mother died some time back, and they come in contact with a lady who's a children's storybook writer, but she's also suffering from antisocial disorder. And somehow the story moves around that they all go back to their hometown and they start working together, and now the story is going on how they are interacting with each other. What I love best about is that it shows that we, the normal people who we think we don't have anything, are also suffering with so many issues. We ourselves need to be healed. So Gang Tai, who's the brother of Sang Tai, who's an autistic person, he's taking care of his brother, and he thinks that, oh, my brother is the one who needs healing, my brother is the one who needs to be taken care of. But he doesn't realize himself that there are so many unsolved issues that are lying down in him himself that needs to be solved. He himself has been suppressing his anger, his sorrow, and now when he meets Ko Mun Young, and that's when he starts discovering himself. And so he always had this issue with his mother, that he used to think that his mother didn't love him. His mother used to say, oh, I gave birth to you so that you can take care of your autistic brother, you have to always think of him, I made you learn karate so that you can take care of him. So things like that. So he thinks that his mother never gave him importance, and in the first 6 episodes that's what they show, and you're feeling bad for him. But in the 6th and the 7th episode, he realizes that he was wrong. His mother actually really loved him. When his autistic brother tells him that we used to go to that restaurant only because you liked it, and I found the food to be very spicy, but mother used to take us there because you loved it. And then Gang Tai cries, and you cry with him. It's so nice. I love it that each episode has a name. The zombie kid, Beauty and the Beast, and the way that what's really the question, zombie kid, if you have seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you, so I'm only going to tell the question that what did the zombie kid really want? He wanted the warmth of his brother, or did he want to eat his mother, to satisfy his hunger? And you actually stop and you think about it, and you're like, wow, we never thought about things from this point of view. And again, the class that Ko Mun Young takes in the psychiatric hospital, where she gives a very new meaning to each and every fairy tale. That, like, recently she talked about Beauty and Beast, and how she said that no, it's not what we think. It's actually maybe a version of Stockholm syndrome, where the captive falls in love with his or her the person who has kidnapped them, whenever they do an act of kindness. I actually never thought about Beauty and the Beast that way. So it's so amazing. I am so amazed. It's so it's okay not to be okay. It's so deep. It's so poetic. It's so romantic at the same time. I love it when when Ko Mun Young goes and tells Gang Tai to do something, the way she threatens him. And I read somewhere that people were saying, oh, you are not talking about how she's harassing him. I don't think she's harassing him. I think she's desperate for love. She has a really strange and maybe a bit horrific past that we will find out later on. Her mother disappeared 5 years back. We don't know if she's alive or not, if the ghost is really her mother's ghost, and what happened to her father. Why is he in that psychiatric ward? And so there's so many mysteries that you want to solve, and you want to know what happened, and what is the relationship between her mother and Ko Mun Young, and was her mother really an evil person? Was she responsible for how Ko Mun Young is like this right now? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name not correctly. I'm learning. Actually, I'm gonna take some classes and learn to pronounce these Korean words properly. So so the story is so gripping, so interesting, that you keep watching it. You want to know what is happening. So what was I talking about? I forgot. Yeah, and so I love all the twists, and I love the depth of the story. I love so I really want. And the picturization, the production quality is so good. I mean, it's so difficult to watch anything else after watching it, because it is so pretty. It is so nice to just, it's visually a very therapeutic session for me to watch this drama, because the way it has been picturized, the way it has been captured, everything, the house where she's living, that's so pretty and so grand. So everything is so nice, and the people are good looking, the clothes are nice, so you really enjoy it. I have to go back to my points. I had actually written all the points. So I was talking about the relationship between Ko Mun Young and Gang Tai. I love it because she is slowly taking him out of his shell, and she is opening his layers one by one, and they are actually complementing each other. She is also healing him just like he is healing her. And I like the twist that Gang Tai's brother Sang Tai actually is an illustrator. He can draw very well. So Ko Moon-young hires him to do the illustration for her books. So everything is so well connected, everything is falling in place, that you can't find a fault. So I'm loving it. I do find it to be going a bit slow at some points, but overall I'm loving it. So I think it's a great drama. We are enjoying it. I'm just so scared that something will happen and Ko Moon-young will not be able to stay with Gang Tae. He will leave her. I really don't want to see that. I really hope that she will not be the murderer of her mother, or she's not the one who tried to kill her father. So all these questions have to be answered. And what will happen to Sang Tae? Will Sang Tae stop his brother Gang Tae from going ahead and having a relationship with Ko Moon-young, because he's now feeling it, like the sentences are so, that the dialogues are so deep when they both fight over that doll who catches the bad dreams, and and Sang Tae closes himself in the cupboard. He tells his brother that if I keep giving everything to other people, then what will I have? And actually he was referring to his brother, that because he had seen him going with Ko Moon-young when he was sitting on the bus, and he saw her holding his hand like this. So yes, it's very interesting. I'm really enjoying it. Mr. Lee's character is also very nice. I love Ko Moon-young's stories. Every story teaches me a lesson. So what do you guys think? How are you liking it? I love that she calls him her safety pin, and he's always there. And I just love it that, despite no matter what she says, whatever she does, he's always there for her. He comes back and he supports her, and he just calms her down, and I'm falling in love with their love, Yes, so that's all for today. It's okay not to be okay. This is my first review. I also don't know how should I be reviewing it, so I've done it. You guys let me know in comments if this was a good one. How should I improve it? What should I do and what should not I do? I'm planning to review this every week, and then maybe talk about an old drama for a little while. So let's go to the old drama. Which one should I talk about? Okay, I'm going to talk about all my dramas, then maybe next time I'll talk about one by one. I'll tell you how I started watching Korean dramas. So my friend, she lives in Singapore. She said, "Listen, Ravi, I just watched this one Korean drama. You will love it. It's such a good time pass. You will just enjoy it." And she said, "Just watch Crash Landing." I was like, "Okay, she's insisting so much. Let me just watch it." So I started watching Crash Landing, and I fell in love with it. I was like, "Wow, this is a really, really interesting drama." And then Netflix started suggesting Itaewon Class to me. And when I saw Itaewon Class, I was like, oh God, now there's no going back. I am a die-hard Korean fan now, and Korean drama fan. I loved Itaewon Class. Then the third one that I watched was What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. What a cheesy drama, what a love story. You fall in love with it. And then I watched Something in Rain. I love the concept that it's an older woman who falls in love with a younger man. And it's so realistic that how they fight their relationship, and then how they face the environment and the society around them. There are a lot of things that I find similar between Pakistani culture and Korean families and Korean culture. The family relationship, the family cultures, how they value the families, how the mother is a very, mother always has a role to play, how the relationship of father with the kids is, how he's the one who's taking many of the decisions. And some of these things are so similar in Pakistan. Another thing that I really loved is Korean dramas are so clean. I just love it that you can watch the most romantic drama without feeling awkward, and without feeling, oh, this should not have been part of this, drama. I'm a bit conservative in my views, that's why. So, okay, and the other one that I watched was Healer, and nowadays I also watched the My Love from the Star, which is Kim Soo-Hyun. So I loved him in that one also. He was very good. And then nowadays I've started watching One Spring Night. So the problem is that I've seen all these recent dramas whose production quality is so good, whose stories are so solid, and the story moves so fast, that now watching those older dramas take you some time. You're like, it's going a bit slow, but I'm still enjoying it, and I love the story. So Korean drama entertainment industry, you have a new fan here. So We will be talking about a lot of dramas. Which one is your favorite drama of all the dramas that I have mentioned? Do tell me in comments. Tell me what else can we talk about? Can we talk about an actor? Can we talk about a drama in detail? Next time I will talk about one of these 4 or 5 dramas that I've mentioned in detail and why I loved it. And I might start watching once again. Let me know if you are watching Once Again or Backstreet Rookie. How do you find it? Are you liking it? Would you recommend me to watch it? And if you're coming to our channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And when you press the notification, make sure you press the all button. Take care. I'll be seeing you next week with our Korean drama reviews.